Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see the messages that the divine wants you to receive in this reading. As usual, it is always important to remember that these readings are general and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. We're going to be using our oracle cards, and we're also going to be using our tarot cards to really dive deep into this reading. Okay, so let's have a look to see what is here for you. Let's see the cards that we have. The first card, the divine is wanting you to know that it is important to start trusting your hunches. It is really imperative to start trusting your intuition. For some of you, there is just something that is not sitting right with a situation, with a person, and the divine is saying, listen, because if you do, you could be saving yourself a lot of pain in the near future. That is the message that I'm getting from that card. The divine is saying that it is important for you, okay, to not settle for any short-term comfort, because comfort is the thief of your dreams. Comfort is the reason why you are not going out there and breaking that glass ceiling. There is something that you want to do. The divine is saying, go and do it. Don't allow yourself to be comfortable where you are, even though it is not even really that comfortable, but it is like, it's okay. It could be worse, and you stay there. The divine is saying that no, it is not, it's okay. It could be worse. It is absolutely like, no, I deserve better than this. And I don't care if I have to weather the storm to get to the other side, because I am going to be claiming my throne. Okay. The divine wants you to understand, of course, that the choices that you're making today will determine the future that you're experiencing tomorrow. So if you're currently not happy in a situation, if you're currently praying for that magic to just happen and boom, your situation just changes just like that, it is not going to happen. Why? The divine is saying, let me explain. Because people are easily triggered, because you want things just to happen easily. But what do you learn when things just happen easy for you? For you, it is important for you to understand that you are on a journey of self-discovery. You are on a journey of rebuilding your life better than before. So if life is just plain sailing, if life is just, beautiful, nothing bad happens, you don't learn anything. It is like that saying where they say, smooth seas don't make skilled sailors, something like that. So the divine is saying life is similar. When life is just easy and comfortable, people become weak. But the thing is, you are strong. So the divine is saying, I want you to remember that you are strong, and I want you to remember that there is something great that is waiting for you on the other side if you take that journey. So please take that journey, because the divine wants you to understand that it is time. Look at that. It is time to remember that greatness was written for you. It is time for you to remember that your throne is sitting empty, waiting for you to come and claim it. Some pirates maybe have come and taken your throne, and it is time for you to come back and fight for them. Fight them rather. Why? Because you're holding a sword here, and you are not taking any nonsense anymore. You're not taking any nonsense from anyone. You are not taking any nonsense from life, because you're truly now understanding that greatness was written for you. I want you to comment in the comment section below, greatness is written for me. It is your birthright. Write that. Understand that. Because the divine truly wants you to understand that. Because you're praying, you're hoping things are going to change. But if you don't shift, if you're not proactive, nothing is going to change. It is like people wanting, I want a six-pack, I want my beach body, I want this, I want that. But you're sitting there eating, I don't know, KFC, McDonald's, you're sitting there just enjoying junk food, and deep down in your heart, you're feeling disappointed, you're feeling that guilt because you promised yourself that you're going to be working on yourself. You promised yourself that you are going to be working on improving the things that you're taking into your body, because your body is a temple. So the divine is saying that equally, when you're wanting to have that body of your dreams, you know you have to go through the process, the painful process of either going to the gym, working out, eating clean, which is boring. But at the end of the day, you know that it's going to give you the results that you want. So put that analogy into anything that you're wanting to work towards. If it is a business, you want to start your own business and you know that you could be successful. You know that starting, you have to go through that learning curve. You have to go through failure. You have to go through making mistakes, being a disappointment, and maybe even having that first, second, or third business failing. But you don't give up because you know that greatness was written for you. And so you carry on, and maybe on the fourth hit, you hit big time. So the divine is saying, please remember that there is something, there's a prize, there is something that is waiting for you. When you make that decision, you make that decision. Okay, so you know this by now. If you've been watching my readings for a while, that I really keep it real, raw and honest. I don't sugarcoat anything, because me and my guides, the divine truly wants to inspire something within you, that spark that is going to inspire you to start going towards the things that are going to have you living the life of your dreams and more. You get to experience that. I don't. So I really try to give as much encouragement as possible, because you know there is something better. You believe it in your heart and in your soul. So it is time to take the action that you need to take. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to keep getting our tarot cards to elaborate more on the messages that are here. I always tell you of the candle magic ceremonies that I'm currently doing. We're currently working at the moment. Today, I am working on completing all the honey jars that have been ordered. I am waiting for 3 petitions. So if you bought a honey jar from me and you forgot to send your petition, please send your petition to me, because the honey jars are going to be made tomorrow for the Cancer new moon. Okay, and this will be on my altar for about 28-30 days, the moon cycle. So again, honey jars, petitions, please send them to me. But what I'm working on tomorrow, I am going to be doing our Cancer new moon ceremony. We're going to be manifesting the abundance. We're going to be manifesting our dream homes. We're going to be saying our prayers. We're going to be doing all of that. You know what I do by now, right? So if you're wanting to be part of the Cancer new moon celebration, candle magic ceremony, go in the description box below, reserve your space, and then remember, please, to write your petition, keeping it short and sweet, and then sending it to me. So let's get one more card at the bottom of the deck. Or everything that you need to know, by the way, is in the description box below. You find my website, go to my website, reserve your space. On my website, there's other services, cord cutting ceremonies, banishing ceremonies, spiritual cleansing ceremonies, because it is always important to keep a good spiritual hygiene practice. So everything again that you need to know on my website, which is linked in the description box below. At the bottom of the deck of what you currently need to know at this moment in time, the divine is giving you the energies of the Justice card. Look at that. You could not make it up. I already told you that greatness was written for you. Now I want you to observe something in this card that is here and in our last card. Now remember what you're currently not seeing at the moment. I told you that greatness was written for you in our oracle cards, and this is the card that is going to be underneath here. Observe our women. They are both holding swords. They're holding swords of truth. And the Justice card is all about balance. It's all about justice. Okay, it's all about karma. So whatever it is that you're currently going through, the divine is saying, cut that karmic cycle in half and liberate yourself, free yourself, so that you can come and claim your throne. I want you to observe something else. What does our women both have on their heads? So can you see what I'm saying to you? That greatness was written for you. But I'm being told to tell you that for some of you, life has tricked you to start believing that you are not really meant to be that rich. You are meant to always be suffering, to be counting the penny, to always be in the red, to always be in debt. And the divine is saying, no, that is nonsense. You have been programmed to believe that. And it is now time for you to listen with your heart and your soul to this reading and to hear the truth that is here, that is going to be liberating you, because the truth that is here is for you to finally remember. And as you're finally remembering, you are going to be proactive and you're going to be doing something about it to come and claim the throne that is waiting for you. Literally, your other world, where you're going to be full of abundance, resources, everything that you want is literally just on the other side. You have the number 11 that is here. And the number 11 that is here is all about mirroring, okay? It's all about you remembering and understanding that what you're currently experiencing, what you're currently going through in your life right now is a mirror of what you believe, is a mirror of the programs that are running in your subconscious mind. So as you're hearing this, get that sword of truth out and go to your subconscious mind and start cutting all those programs, removing, do an operation in your subconscious mind and remove those programs. Because as soon as you do, you will see that all the time you spent suffering, you will see that all the time you spent settling for less than you deserved was just because that's what you were believing and that's what the program was creating. That curtain that is here, that veil that is here is literally you listening, understanding, and then ready to go and cut this barrier that is here. You think it is difficult to be wealthy. You think it is difficult to have a happy home. You think it is difficult to have a healthy relationship. Whatever you're thinking, the divine is saying it's nonsense. It is just a program that is running. Maybe you experience from a young age as a child, your parents going through complicated relationships, your parents going through complicated situations, and in your subconscious mind, you started believing that relationships are complicated. Maybe you experience your caregivers, your parents, your guardians, always not having enough money, and you started believing that money was difficult to attain and achieve. That is not true. And I can tell you that because I know it to be a fact. Okay? So the divine is saying, where are you settling? And understand that to come to the other side, to claim your throne, you are going to have to go through some challenges. Why? Because we have to do that operation to remove the programs that are running in your subconscious mind so that you can finally free yourself once and for all. Okay? So the divine is saying that I know that maybe this reading is not for everyone who's listening to this reading. For those of you who know, you know what this reading is all about. Okay? You know exactly what this reading is all about. And as you take that sword of truth and you feel in your heart, you're not listening with your ears to my reading anymore. You're listening to them with your heart and your soul, because they will resonate deep. When you're listening with your ears, guess what happens? Your ego will start saying nonsense. Okay, I'm going to go and find another reader. I'm going to go and read 20 tarot readings. And guess what? Nothing is going to change. I want to see change for you. You are the one who is going to be experience what it's like to be queen of your castle, king of your castle, whatever sex you are. And I'm not going to experience that. This is for you, right? And the divine wants this for you. So for me, I am just a mouthpiece. And I hope I can inspire and motivate you to start understanding why life is producing the results that are disappointing you. You have the energies of the 9 of Swords, and the divine is saying to you that it is time to get those swords of truth and to free yourself, to liberate yourself from a nightmare type of situation that you have been stuck in. It almost feels like a karmic type of situation. Things are always going wrong, drama. There is just a lot. And your mind is like, please, can we just do the operation already? And can we start fixing the programs that are running in my subconscious mind, because I'm tired of the pain that is here? And you do whatever it takes to come and claim your throne. You end your way of thinking because you're finally realizing that there's a new horizon, a new chapter, a new era that is on the other side. You have our 2 columns that are here. I don't know if you remember that our justice card, we had our 2 columns, and now you've got up and you've journeyed towards the new beginning that is here. And you're now standing here, and you now are ready to take that sword and to remove the barrier that is there so that you can go and journey to the other side. So save this reading. When you feel discouraged, when you feel like this, come back and listen so you can remember who you are, and you get inspired to go back and claim what is rightly yours, to go back and remove the programs that are creating the experiences that are causing you too much pain. It is death to the old you, to the old way of thinking, so that a new way of thinking can come in. You are sick and tired of praying and praying for money, for relationships. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And the divine is saying, well, here is what you need to do. And you finally get inspired to go and do the thing so that you can have this new beginning that is here. The divine is saying, not only do you have new beginnings, you're also going to be having new beginnings around your resources, your money, your health. Why? Because you've remembered that greatness was written for you. You've remembered that whatever you want to experience in this life, it is already yours. And you're remembering that you claim this energy, not just through praying and wishing and saying your affirmations and all that. That is good. But those are tools that are meant to help you. And you're remembering these tools, you use them, how they were meant to be used, and you start seeing a shift in your subconscious mind. This is the purpose of affirmations, to shift something in your subconscious mind. If you've been doing affirmations for months and months, years and years, and nothing is changing, well, there's something that we need to tweak and reconsider here. Okay, so the divine again is saying that are new beginnings that are here. You're going to be walking again through those columns to the other side where the sun is shining. New beginnings are here. The light that is here is that coin that is shining, because the divine is saying, come and get it. The question is, will you finally get up and come and get it? Because everything that you're praying for is already yours. Okay, so beloved, this is the message that I have for you. Don't forget, give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It is a goodbye from me.